Hi, I'm Sophie Young. This is my project progress video 1 for IDT 740. First question, why did you decide to design and develop this artifact? Well, my artifact's supposed to be a digital escape room, and I chose this because I find escape rooms to be fascinating, fun, and educational. Students that are doing escape rooms are usually motivated because of the puzzle aspect of the game. Um, it has a competition between their peers, and naturally develops while they're working through one. And I also love that escape rooms can make participants use critical thinking and problem solving skills and teamwork sometimes to escape the room. All escape rooms are self checking, self monitoring. So if they don't get something right, then they have to go back and reassess what their thinking is. I chose it to be a digital escape room because those are fairly new and innovative, which is the next thing. Do you think it's innovative? I think this is rather innovative because escape rooms are fairly new. Digital escape rooms are even newer and harder to develop because it could be taken away. It takes away the hands-on aspect of what is naturally in a regular escape room. I hope that the games that I have designed for this room, I had created some video games, will take this digital escape room to the next level and compared to the other digital escape rooms that I have seen. Okay, so now I'm going to show you my site. So the entire escape room is organized on a Google site. I use the new formatting of the Google site because it is so much more user-friendly and I think more eye-catchy. It is not completely put together yet because I'm still missing some key aspects of it, and I'm also not done formatting it. The teacher and I that I'm creating this for wants it to be in a sort of like cave-esque vibe. So some of the background pictures I'm experimenting with and trying to make it feel like it's in a cave. Um, the home page is designed to explain the story behind the escape room and the tasks that they're going to have to complete successfully to escape. And all escape rooms have usually a theme or storyline that's an attention getter and gives the player a purpose for doing it, such as who killed Agent Echo or jailbreak, and you're trying to break out of jail. And those are two of real escape rooms that I've actually done. Um, then the players are pointed to the first puzzle, and in this case, it is an interactive learning video that I haven't made yet. And the teacher that I'm doing this for wanted it to be an introductory of teaching minerals. So I made the project a little bit harder because usually escape rooms are done with prior information, but this one I have to give the kids the information that they need to solve the puzzles before they get to the puzzles. So it was a little bit more difficult to use. So here's the home page. What is a mineral? Is the whole. Actually, that's not the home page. This is the home page. Here we go. This is the home page. Mineral escape room, start. And so I haven't created the purpose or the story yet. It says, riddle me this. This is going to be part of the whole thing. What is a rock's favorite transportation? So that's part of the final answer at the very end. So I haven't created the purpose of the story yet. That's always really hard for me. I can create all kinds of these puzzles to do, but creating the story behind it is always more difficult to me. So here it says, go here to start, and you click this, and it takes you to the first interactive video. Watch the interactive video, take notes if you wish, answer the follow-up questions correctly, and gain access to the puzzle. So this video is going to be about what is a mineral and the characteristics of the mineral, and this is where the video is going to be embedded. And these are going to be the follow-up questions. To go through, you have to answer. Right now, it doesn't matter. And right now, the code for everything is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you submit. I'll show you what happens if you get it wrong. 4, 3. You submit it, and it's like, sorry, try again. Huh? So you can't move on unless you get this correct. And they'll get this code based off of the questions that they get, the answers that they get up above. So then it gives them this link. So we're going to open that in a new tab. And we move on to the next one. And this is the Collect the Minerals game. So you play the game, and when you're successful, it'll give you a code to advance. So you play this game, the Flow Lab Collect the Minerals game that I have designed and created myself, programmed myself. This dog turns into a pickaxe and hacks his way through the cave to collect only the minerals. When you are successful with that, then it's like, oh, yay, you won, and it gives you a code. So then you enter that code right here, and right now it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's like, yay, and it gives you the next part of the site to move on. Mineral properties. So now here's another one. It'll be about the properties of the minerals, and it'll have follow-up questions for it as well that students have to answer correctly. And then from those 4 answers, it gives you the digital code that then leads you to the next step of the escape room, which is the mineral properties game. So you play this game again. You have your pig, and he bounces up, and this is all about mineral properties, luster and cleavage, and vocabulary, basically. And once that's done, it gives you a code that you put in right here, and you then advance. Now, this last part of it is not fully digital because these kids are actually going to have real minerals given to them that they're actually going to do these sort of tests to based on their properties. And they're not going to have all of them. They're only going to have some of them, and then some fakes that aren't real minerals. And then once they get the correct the minerals in the correct locations on their flowchart, it will give them a new code that will go into the form here and advance them on to the winner. Take the answer of the riddle and the final code to your teacher to collect your prize. All right, so the riddle is riddled me this. What's a rock's favorite transportation? A rocket. So it gives them the answer to the riddle if they didn't already figure it out by then. And they're supposed to take their final code that they just got from their mineral flowchart to the teacher, and then they get their winner stickers, and they take pictures with their winner signs, and then those signs get put up in, or their picture gets put up in the classroom as bragging rights that they got, they escaped the cave, the mineral cave, and they won. Did I forget anything? I think that I feel like creating the script is going to be pretty easy. I already have the games made and the assessments that are basically assessments, so I know what to focus on for the scripts, and I already have like outlines created, but I don't have the scripts made yet, so I think that's going to be pretty easy. So I'm sort of working backwards. I already have like the assessment. The games are the assessment, so I'm going to work backwards to the actual lesson. Programming the games was time consuming and tedious and quite difficult sometimes because I had to learn the entire program. But now if I was to go on to create another game, I would be totally fine because I understand how to do all that stuff. I need to actually create, my next steps is that I need to actually create the interactive videos. I have not picked a tool yet for that. I think I'm down. I've got some ideas floating around of what I'm going to do. I would like for the videos to have options as to which property the student can click on to learn about first, but I'll figure it out. And I know that I need to create I just did. At this point, I hadn't created the Google Forms yet, but I mean, obviously have to have the questions that go along with the videos instead of having option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4. All right, there we go. So that's my progress video 1. Thanks for watching.